been chilling, watching the ocean with you.
Hey, it's your girl Tiffany, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you once again for your support. Yeah, I'm back with a second video. Once again, I want to give a real thank you for all those who subscribe and those who view my previous video, which was the introduction to BTS. So in my previous video, I told you that I'm on a journey to get to know BTS and two other groups. So by the title, you can see that this is an introduction to the fan base, which is known as the ARMY. I think in my journey, I want to get to know everyone. And therefore, if you get to know BTS, you got to kind of understand the ARMY as well, because they are a very powerful fan base from what I can see. So with that being said, if you enjoy what you are getting from me, please like, comment, and subscribe. All support is much appreciated, and thank you for being with me on my YouTube journey. With that being said, I think I said everything that needed to be said. I have no housekeeping to keep up with. I hope you guys out there are being safe, especially in the pandemic we are still in, especially in the UK, you know, you're still in lockdown. So I'm hoping everyone is being healthy, not physically, but also mentally. With that being said, let's just jump into this. It's another video from Xceleste, which I thoroughly enjoyed the previous one that I got, which was the introduction to BTS. So this one is called, this is BTS ARMY, Introduction to BTS. Her link to the original video will be in the description below. So with that being said, let's just get into it.
The BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
Who is the BTS ARMY? ARMY was officially established for BTS on July 9, 2013. The meaning of a military army is implied, tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtansonyundan, or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. ARMY is an acronym for Adorable Representative MC for Youth.
That is such a cute name. That is such a cute name. Like, how protective they are of BTS from what I can see. You won't think that they will have the word adorable in their name. But that's a cool acronym though. Adorable Representative MC for You. Okay.
Given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices and stand with BTS in support of the underrepresented values they often address in their work.
Okay.
ARMYs in its early conception and demographic spoke for the youth, walking alongside BTS to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations imposed on adolescents, actively working to defend and preserve the value and ideals of today's youth. While what initially draws in new fans may be their talent and their catchy melodies, many grow into dedicated armies due to BTS's core values, missions, and social messages, which have been magnets for the diversity of the fandom. BTS is adamant on their stances against bullying, abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower youth and women, promoting mental health, self-love, and self-development. They have inspired many fans to better themselves and be active in fighting against social injustices. ARMY started small but passionate, much like BTS. However, one stereotype that incessantly...
look at them. I love that. BTS loves ARMY. And I guess an ARMY loves BTS. That is so cool to be. That must have been such an experience to be there. I'm hoping once this pandemic comes or calms down or we get back into a state of norm, I definitely would like to go to one of their concerts. Let's continue.
Follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls. While amazing young folks are indeed a part of ARMY, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a young or passionate person, statistics prove that BTS reaches far beyond its expected demographics. Take a look at this age demographic.
I remember this chart.
24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 25% are 40 years old and over. Here's a graph from Reuters, who compiled the web traffic for 2020 Map of the Soul tour tickets. Females ages 25 and up made up 46%
I think
of
the
web
males were
traffic,
31. Yeah.
while 31% were males. ARMYs hail from different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities, ages, creed, and gender. I think it is important to note that there are passionate fans in almost all disciplines
That is true.
and subcultures,
That is true.
most notably in the sports world.
Yeah.
I do often wonder why it's socially acceptable for boys and men to show their undying love and support for something they're fanatic about. Yet, girls and women are so often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize, take a look.
I just want to make a comment on that. That is a very cool comment. Yeah. When men show their love for their sports heroes, they're like, that's how boys supposed to be. But if you see a bunch of girls screaming over boy bands, it's like, of course they would, because girls only look at the argument. A lot of people will say, if the boy bands were ugly or they were unattractive, girls won't be screaming over them. And I think that's just a society thing, that girls will only scream over pretty boys while boys will get hyped for sports, which is a masculine thing.
Look at this graph from Research BTS, showing similarities and differences between sport fans and boy band fans.
Okay, right.
Also,
So in common sense of community, screaming fans, spending money, intense passion and loyalty, it tends to all lie for emotionally over team idols, fan chants, expert knowledge, engaging on social media. So in sports fan, it's male dominated prevalence of violence. Yeah, like especially since football, if you're in the UK, football is one of the major sports. You see them getting very rowdy. And with boy bands, it's usually females. So yeah, of course you get discriminated because you're female.
note that older fans often have more disposable income. That helps them afford the band's merchandise and concert tickets, and creates an advertising market for the products the band promotes to older consumers, including Samsung phones and Hyundai cars. Their dedication, passion, and organization has helped us support BTS through a myriad of paths, enabling BTS and ARMYs to achieve incredible results such as getting BTS's single Dynamite to debut at number
remember
1
that.
on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top spot for 2 consecutive weeks.
Oh, I did not know that.
Only 44 songs in the chart's history have debuted at number 1, and only 20 of those songs remained on the
Wow.
top for a second consecutive week.
ARMY did
With the
that.
success of Dynamite, BTS was recognized by the Recording Academy for their music for the first time,
I remember that. Is it, yeah, pop duo group.
securing
I
them
remember
a
that.
Grammy nomination for the Best Pop Duo Group Performance, making them the first Korean pop act to ever be nominated under this category.
Oh, wow.
Since then, BTS has achieved 3 number 1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100, with the most recent one being Life Goes On.
Okay.
Unlike their single Dynamite, which was sung in English, Life Goes On was sung in mostly Korean. The day Dynamite dropped, it had a total of 1,700 spins on the US radio, while Life Goes On only had 6 total spins.
Well, you know what that is, because I feel that in the Western society, the only language that is acceptable is Spanish, because Spanish is synonymous with sexiness, with sultriness, sensuality. So everyone wants, especially if you look at Despacito, when that came out, that blew up. It blew all the way up. Every radio station, America, UK, was just playing that song over and over. Then it died down, and it came back up with Justin Bieber coming on to it. And again, you were saying Despacito, Despacito. So I feel like Spanish is the only foreign language that gets a big push in Western society for the reasons I said before. Life goes on. It's Korean. It's Asians, and I don't think Asians get that sort of ability to show the world that their language can be beautiful. Because stereotypically Asians are only thought about when it comes to brilliance. Stereotypically, oh, an Asian is going to be good at maths or science. You don't really see them as in the category of attraction, if that makes sense. And it's sad because BTS is a talented group. As I said before, if you watch my first and previous video, I'm a casual listener of BTS. So the last 3 albums I have listened to in full, and I have dissected their lyrics. And it's beautiful lyrics that they have, but again, it's sad that the English song had so many spins. And if those who don't know, spins is how many times the radio would play their songs. And I heard Dynamite on the radio a lot. And it's really sad that their song that is dedicated to them did not get that much spins. But it is what it is. It's really sad still, though.
On US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at number 1 even more impressive. Not only because of language, but because radio airplay accounts for a large portion of the Hot 100 scores.
Okay, I didn't
With the release of Life Goes On and the new album B, BTS topped multiple charts on its release week. Each achievement on this non-exhaustive list is remarkable in its own right. But the true marvel of Life Goes On is this. A largely Korean language song debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with virtually no radio play, no remixes, and no bundles. The song's stratospheric debut offers unimpeachable proof of BTS's popularity and the dedication of their fans. Together, they have subverted a Western music industry whose archaic practices are often rooted in racism and xenophobia, and redefined what a Korean pop act can achieve on the US charts.
So, you asked him out.
Yeah, but what if I've forgotten how to do this?
You'll be fine, babe.
What if after all this time at home, there is nothing to talk about?
ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records such as the Beatles' 52-year record, Bee Gees' 42-year record, Michael Jackson's 36-year record, Celine Dion's 24-year record, Adele's 5-year record, and more. BTS has sold out multiple stadiums around the world, including 2 nights
United States.
At the Wembley Stadium
I've
in
heard
London,
they came to London,
which holds 90,000 people, and the concert sold out in just 90 minutes, making BTS the 12th artist to ever sell out the legendary Wembley Stadium. During a time when streaming numbers have increased and traditional album sales have decreased, BTS holds the records for the best-selling physical album of the year and the only act to sell over 500,000 copies in the United States. The album Map of the Soul 7 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide. In 2019, BTS were chosen as endorsement models for Hyundai's Palisade SUV. Hyundai estimated sales to be around 25,000, but had already received 52,000 orders weeks after its announcement, and the numbers kept growing. The demand for the Palisade skyrocketed so rapidly, Hyundai struggled to keep up with demands and was backlogged by 6 to 10 months.
Whoa.
In 2020, BTS endorsed luxury massage chair brand BodyFriend. Their sales increased by 46% from the previous year. In short, ARMY sell out everything the members
Yes,
touch.
I can see that.
Unsurprisingly, their purchase power goes beyond BTS merchandise. The fandom once sold out fabric softener and wine. BTS themselves are
Really?
charitable and are aware of their power and influence. They have been leading by example. ARMY's never straying far from BTS's actions
Oh,
have
sorry. I need to go back. I didn't actually see. I saw something with RM. That was first number one. Oh, is this mono? Yeah, second. Oh, wow.
never straying far from
Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to quickly read what she's put in. Oh, wow.
BTS's actions
And this is sugar and you can accept. Yeah, I've heard that. I have both mono and DT2. My favorite song from mono, I think, is still Forever Rain. Followed by I think Moonchild. Yeah. I think for D2 it's Digita. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Burn It featuring Max. I like People as well.
have also taken to show their love
Sorry. Ugh, that went back too far. I saw something with. Ugh, this is not going that well.
actions have also taken to
Okay, J-Hope mixtape is still sailing. Is this the one that has chicken noodle soup on it?
show their love and
Jimin Solar Ballad. Oh, I've never heard Promise. Okay.
support towards all 7
Sweet Night. Inner Child. I do enjoy Inner Child. Sweet Night. Never heard that one.
of the members.
Oh my god, I love My Time. Absolutely love My Time by Jungkook. That is a beautiful song, but that's
But also towards each other and the world around us. While they sell out stadiums and set and break records in the music industry, they've also nurtured a strong and loving community. On Twitter, crops of accounts unusual within a music fandom have been cultivated, such as BTS ARMY Medical Union, an account made by pre-med medical students and health professional fans who sought to make learning about medical science fun and accessible.
Oh wow.
Accounts like BTS ARMY Bar Association, made up of ARMY lawyers who took on the task to educate the fandom about laws and legal systems. ARMY Academy, account providing free tutoring services and advice for young people who need that type of support. Borahe Entertainment, created for ARMY creative artists and musicians. ARMY Help Center, who seek to provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health.
Wow.
They
that's
created
beautiful.
resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed. There was even a project called the Purple Ribbon Project to help protect the members from getting mobbed while traveling through airports around the world.
That is so
The efforts
sweet.
were seen by the band, and one of the members, V, even took pictures with the purple ribbons that were used.
That is
Not
so
only
sweet.
do we help each other, but we also try to help the world around us.
All you need to launch a celebrated art career. A cheap
Not
studio.
ad.
A happy career making act.
One of ARMY's main charity fan bases, One in an Army, created in 2018, is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea, here's the One in an Army's charity summary map from 2019. In 2019, more than 370 plus charity projects were created in different countries under ARMY.
Whoa.
In 2020, when BTS's concert was cancelled in South Korea due to COVID-19, fans donated their concert ticket refunds to help with relief and prevention
That is
efforts.
so
In
sweet.
June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support
They
to
did
the
a
Black
million in
Lives Matter
24 hours,
movement,
if I remember.
armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day.
That's really beautiful. That is
BTS
really
never
beautiful.
fails to talk very highly of ARMY, and other artists have also added to the praise.
The BTS ARMY. They're some of the most loyal, positive, and fun fans that you could ever dream of. And I just want to say thank you to all of them. Jimmy Fallon loves you.
The ARMY are great.
They're the most beautiful human beings.
They're so awesome. Also, they're so poorly represented in culture as these like fangirl, crazy, like mindless, and they're the opposite. They're like intelligent, they're funny, they're tasteful, they're charitable. Like they wanted to say thank you to me for something, and they organized something like charitable in my name.
That's awesome.
And they were like,
wow.
They were like, what should we do for Halsey to say thank you? Like, should we stream her song? Should we this? And they're like, nah, she doesn't care about that stuff. Let's donate to a charity in her name. And like organize this whole thing, and then like did this like charitable thing for me. And they were like, this is our way of saying thanks, Halsey. Like, thanks. And I was like,
that's spectacular.
And part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Can you imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their name?
That's never gonna happen.
What a better place this world would be.
That's never gonna happen.
And I think ARMY
Max.
is just good to people. They see when it's real, and I've been
I adore Max.
so grateful that effort to just be respectful has been taken in such a beautiful way, because I know that there have been other instances where people haven't been as respectful, which is unfortunate. And it's tough to see that, because you're like, it's not that hard. Just be conscious of who you're working with.
I just want to make a comment. I think that why in earlier I said it's funny that they have adorable in their name because they're very protective, but hearing different people say what they've done shows them why they're adorable. But the reason I paused is because he said something that I think the media portrays the ARMY fan base bad when they're actually defending BTS. People think once someone defends someone that they're being mean to the other person. It's not that. It's simply you're defending them. I think the one that I saw on Twitter that was blowing up was Jason Derulo. I think BTS Savage Love remix, because I have listened to the song. I don't know the real details of what happened, but I know for a fact Jason Derulo wasn't being very courteous to BTS. I think from what I understood was he was kind of using BTS to promote Savage Love, and when it was time to thank them, he never kind of did, or it was like a offstandish kind of thank you. You know, there was backhanded compliments that people give. I think he did a backhanded compliment, and I remember that Savage Love kind of just fell off. Like, it went number one and then it fell off, and I was like, to me, I was thinking, wow, that's really a fan base for you. Because if they could get it to number one, and because you were disrespectful, they stopped streaming and it dropped. Like, it didn't even drop in the top 10. It completely fell off. And I'm like, that's power. But
and give love to those who deserve it. But
yeah,
I feel very grateful that
they give love to who deserves
it.
it.
With welcome arms, and it's so good to me. So it's been amazing.
And on top of that, they've developed this
John
global
Cena.
army, this BTS army.
Oh yeah, he was in the
that is
introduction.
not just like geeked out fans. Like, BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like, fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists came out of pocket more to support charity. And this is the first time they've done this. This BTS ARMY charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun. You know, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like, that's work, man. That's work, and that's purpose, and that's changing the world. You know, like, that's impressive. That is impressive.
That is impressive.
방탄 팬이나 아미들이 라디오에 노래 좀 틀어달라라고 요청했을 때 오케이, 절대로 그러지 않았습니다. 라고 하는 그 무시와 핍박을 정말 셀 수 없이 당해야만 했었죠. 그런데 팬들은 절대로 거기에 지지 않았습니다. 어떤 무시와 편견이 닥치더라도 끝까지. 왜?
Yes.
이들의 음악은 정말 훌륭하기 때문에 사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that ARMYs value positivity and kindness while actively fighting against prejudice, just as BTS does. So despite constant pushback from the music industry, the media, and other fandoms, often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY continue to lift each other up. To learn more about BTS, their personalities, and more, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay tuned. If you'd like to learn more about them through my videos, check out This is BTS,
What's that?
BTS's contribution to music,
Okay.
and BTS Hardships.
I think I'll see that.
The
one
Purple
next.
Hub is also still working on future projects such as a website and more informational videos. Stay tuned.
Oh, that was really good. Another beautifully done video by Xceleste. I hope I'm saying her name right though. That was another, again, well done video. Before I continue, can I please be an ARMY? That's beautiful. I don't know many fan bases that have charities or do charitable things in a herd. Of course, anyone who follows someone is going to do their own individual charities. But the fact that ARMY actually have like Twitter pages or social media platforms that is dedicated to charities, I'm guessing different things. That's amazing. I've never heard a fan base quite like this. Again, I've never heard. I'm not saying that there are not fan bases that do this, but I'm not aware of them. That was really good. I truly enjoyed that. It's amazing that a fan base reflects what their idols represent, and BTS does sing a lot about those things. So it was really amazing to see this. Yes, so can I be an ARMY? I'm ready to be an ARMY. That was really good video by Xceleste. And once again, I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. She said she has another video about their contribution, which I would definitely check out. So with that being said, that's it for the reaction. Hopefully this video isn't as long as my previous one, but it was a good insight into the BTS ARMY. So with that being said, if you do enjoy or did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the family. Join the family. Join me on my journey in getting to know BTS once again. So once again, thank you so much for your support, and it is much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video.